Yeah. Good morning, everybody. We're going to the pool after breakfast, but Papa didn't record the one last night when I kept jumping in the pool and jumping into the floaties and stuff, going underwater and stuff. Okay, and that's all. Then we're about to eat breakfast. And then we're going to the pool. Now I'm dancing. It'll be perfect to go swimming on this day. This is hot.
Month we're in?
What month?
Yeah.
January?
No, December. This place is like a tropical paradise. There's a playground for the kids. Palm trees. Spanish moss. Look, the gravel is shells. Endless summer. I think so. How's the water?
Angelo and Ylsa, theater owners from New York. Since we are unable to run our business, we have decided to hit the road in a little shuttle bus with our 3 children. After an exciting journey from New York to Florida and a leisurely couple of weeks in the Sunshine State, it's time to say goodbye and start heading back north to Georgia. Subscribe to our channel and join us on the adventures ahead. Come with us today as the Inspire engine gets to float on water.
We are leaving Endless Summer Daytona Beach, and we are heading towards the Barrington County Park in Hortons, Georgia. Hortons or Hortense? I don't know how it's pronounced. What do you think, honey?
I don't know. You were calling it Hortense for a while.
Hortensy. I thought it was Hortensy. Yeah, I don't know either. But along the way, we're going to stop at an old plantation, the Bulow Plantation.
The ranger actually told us about the plantation.
Oh yeah, it was the ranger.
And that's
right.
how we found the nice guy who told us about all sorts of other cool things to check out.
That's right. So Google Maps will not let us take US 1. It keeps on trying to get us back onto the, what, the 95?
95.
The 95, which is terrible traffic.
We'll show that
it's not
view
fun.
Over there.
I don't know if you can see it. Let me turn the camera around.
There's more prettiness if you want to.
Oh.
So we are currently driving on 1 North, which is a really cool road that goes all up and down the East Coast. And it's very scenic, and you get to see and drive through all the little cities, and the speed limit is not very high. And that's great because Google Maps is trying to take us back on the major highways that are big and scary and have really high speed limits, and our bus can't go that fast. We max out at about 60 miles per hour. We can go faster than that, but it's way too many RPMs, and I don't think it's good for the engine, because last time we did that, the little wrench light came on and the engine was really hot, and that could be bad. We don't want to explode. So we're using our trusty Garmin, and the Garmin, you're able to program it and say no motorways, no toll roads, and hopefully that will keep us on the back roads. Since we're not in a hurry, we have no destination, we don't have any reservations anymore to be anywhere at a certain time, and we We just don't want to do things.
Use the left 2 lanes to turn left
Why is that
Florida
telling us
400 West
things?
Fayetteville Road.
That's Google Maps trying to get us off of US 1 and back
on
onto
the
the 95.
which is scary. I like
Continue on
this.
Florida
I'm
400
calm.
West for 4
I'm calm
miles.
and unstressed driving on
In a
this
quarter
road.
mile, make a U-turn at Wilder Boulevard.
As if it thinks we can make a U-turn. We already discussed this before. U-turns are not a good plan when you're driving in a 24-foot thing.
With bikes in the front and a porch on the back.
Yes, we're a sight to see rumbling down the road.
Yeah, it's pretty scenic here. Tried hitting record earlier
At Wilder Boulevard.
to show that you can see the ocean from this road, but I hit the picture button instead of the record button, so I don't know if we'll get anything.
So as I was saying, we don't have any deadlines at this point except for Christmas. But Christmas is different this year in 2020. The excitement of everything that's happening in 2020. So we're not having a big Christmas celebration, it's just going to be us, which means we really can celebrate Christmas whenever we want. Because, you know, we can lie to our children and tell them it's Christmas and it's really 2 weeks later. Because that's what good parents do, they lie to their children.
Except Raya does know how to read a calendar.
We'll just hide all the calendars.
In her phone?
Yes.
I wonder if
She
we can
could
hack her
use a
phone and
few.
change the date on it.
She could use a few weeks without her phone. Just
Oh.
reboot to that thing.
Yeah. I think it'd be a very healthy thing to take away her phone. Alright, let's talk about Endless Summer.
Well, the name is idyllic, and it's a pretty campground. We found it because our neighbor told us about a place with a swimming pool when we realized we couldn't stay another night at Tomoka like we wanted to. So we just impulsively booked a space, and it was a little more expensive, which wasn't that exciting. But it had a pool, and it had paved roads, so we took out the scooters. The kids got to ride their scooters finally, which was nice.
The advertisement said the pool was heated, but I think it was heated by the sun.
But the kids had fun in the pool anyway. It was about 64 degrees, I think. But the sun was full and bright, like there were no clouds, so it was nice and warm as long as you were in the sun. I don't know what the children are screaming about.
I don't either.
Oh, there's a neat bridge over there.
Oh,
I
missed
feel
it.
like we should go over it. Anyway, so the people were very friendly. We had a nice time.
Look at this cool church that we're about to drive by. That's some cool architecture.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Oh wow.
Who is that up there? St. Francis?
I don't know.
Saint somebody?
Saint somebody. He's got a sword.
St. Paul?
Saint Paul.
It's St. Paul. Are those actual doors? Like, does that actual whole thing open, or is that just architecture? I gotta move up a little bit. Look at these enormous. Oh no, look, it just has little doors.
Just little
I
doors
wonder
at the
if
bottom.
at some point those were.
They might have.
Wow, that's pretty. People used to put so much more effort and detail into architecture. I think the old towns are so pretty. That's why I wanted to go to St. Augustine and go check that out.
Those big doors probably opened in, and some code violation made them have to change it so they open out, and then they made
Yeah.
the tiny little doors that open out.
Code violations are stupid.
Yeah, they are stupid.
Codes are stupid. Let people decide to do things for themselves.
We had to do that with the front doors of our building, the church part of the Spire Theater. We had to make them open out, and we had to do a lot of damage to the historical integrity of the building in order to do that, and it was very sad.
So we had our campfire, and they took the picnic table from the Freeman site next door to us to let us have a picnic table. And I'm like, if you're paying $51 a night, you should get a picnic table and a fire ring for
Yeah.
camping. I mean, it just seemed really weird to me.
We paid
Now-
like $20-some a night at Tomoka State Park, and it automatically came with a picnic table and a fire ring.
Yeah, and the sites were bigger too.
Much bigger.
All the other rigs there were fancy, schmancy, big, traditional
Big Class
campers
A's.
and
Yeah.
fifth wheels. And then here we come in our hillbilly wagon, not fitting in and looking like outsiders. So I have a feeling they were like, oh, we want them out of here as quick as possible. So goodbye, endless summer. I think that RV parks are not the place for us. Like
No.
we're gonna rent a place. A state park is pretty good, but I think I'm hoping we have some luck with these free campsites. That's where we're headed today.
This is why we wanted a tiny bus, because look, We are fitting in a regular parking spot. There's my beautiful Ylsa. Look at that. Look at that. We don't take up any more space than this little sedan or hatchback or whatever that is. Check out our backyard. For the next hour or so anyway. How do you like our backyard for the next hour or so?
Like the most relaxing day so far because no one's expecting us anywhere. We're just able to stop where we want and the beach is beautiful and I'm feeling good today.
Me too.
Yeah, it's nice. Loji's having fun feeding his sandwich to the birds.
Sorry if that's, you know,
Illegal
a
or
faux
something?
pas or whatever.
You're not supposed to do that.
Probably
They're
not.
angry little birds. They look
They
mean
are.
and angry.
Because no one feeds them anymore.
I know, is it against the rules?
I don't know.
The oldest road in the south, I think they said.
Continue on Old
Dixie
Road
Highway,
for 2
Old Kings
miles.
Road.
Doesn't look that old. Well, it looks like it's been redone at least within the last 5-10 years.
Early 1800s marked a turbulent era in Florida's history as settlers established plantations on lands that the Seminole Indians believed to be theirs. In 1821, Major Charles Wilhelm Bulow acquired 4,675 acres of wilderness bordering a tidal creek that would bear his name. Using slave labor, he cleared 2,200 acres and planted sugarcane, cotton, rice, and indigo. Soon after the plantation was established, Major Bulow died at age 44, leaving his holdings to his only son, John. Under John's skilled management, production increased and the plantation prospered until the outbreak of the Second Seminole War. John Bulow did not agree with the U.S. government's intentions to send the Seminoles to reservations west of the Mississippi River. He demonstrated his disapproval by firing a 4-pounder cannon at Major Putnam's command of state militia as they entered his property. Troops took Bulow prisoner. After a brief campaign against the Indians and with most of the troops ill, Major Putnam's command relocated to St. Augustine and allowed Bulow to go free. Realizing that the Indians were becoming more hostile, young Bulow, like other settlers and their slaves, abandoned his plantation and followed the troops northward. Around January 11, 1836, the Seminoles burned Bulowville, along with other plantations in the area. John Bulow went to St. Augustine and died at the age of 26. All that is left today of this plantation are the Coquina ruins of the sugar mill, several wells, a spring house, and the crumbling foundation of the mansion. The cleared fields have been reclaimed by the forest, and the area looks much as it did when it belonged to the Seminoles.
Hey, Kati. Should I get some footage with the drone, even though we're not supposed to here?
No!
Why not?
Because I don't want to break the rules.
Okay. Well, there were some other people doing it just a few minutes ago.
Just because they didn't do it doesn't mean you have to do it too.
So it's always better to just abide by the rules.
Yes.
Turn right at 81A scenic and historic coastal highway at Bulow Plantation.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Continue on 81A scenic and historic coastal highway for half a mile.
I love that. Somebody's boat out there is on the water.
Yeah.
The amount of lights is like nuts. Oh my
Nights of lights.
Nights of light. Oh my gosh, how pretty. Oh, carriage rides. Pretty inns and restaurants over here. Here's the castle, Castillo de San Marcos National Monument. Beautiful thing that has I remember coming here as a kid. We came and saw this castle.
It's really cool. It's beautiful here.
I think we picked the wrong time to drive through though, because there's like this festival of lights going on here, so everyone's trying to find parking. So it's a total madhouse.
They should just keep it lit like this all the time. So, we've been ignoring Garmin and Google and keeping on the A1A because it's much more scenic and much lower speed limits. And now we're coming up on what looks like a ferry.
Hit over the intercoastal waterway. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I don't know if we're going to be allowed on a ferry in this rig.
Well, we just saw that huge boat coming out of here.
Yeah, but maybe they were coming out of a dock right nearby.
No, they were on the ferry.
It costs money.
We avoided the toll roads.
We avoided all the toll roads.
That's
Now we're
a
going to have to pay to get on a
Did
ferry.
you see that person is just on like a wheelchair in the middle of this road?
No, I missed
They
that.
were just driving along with a headlight on there. Okay, I am
No stop
stopping.
on pavement.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna drive into the water.
Oh boy. I think we're getting on a ferry.
I don't want to get on a ferry.
We might not have a choice.
Oh, good lord. don't want to get on a ferry. I'm frightened. These cars, there's places to turn around.
Okay. What do y'all think? Should we get on the ferry or should we turn around?
Are we a truck? Do we need to go on the truck?
We're not a truck. We're a van.
Oh wait, is that the ferry right there?
Maybe. Is there a bridge right next to the ferry?
No, but can I get over? Because
Do we have to take the ferry?
I
don't know. We'll let you know what happens.
You're embarrassing me by filming. I'm scared of the ferry with this big thing. Like someone will fall in the water.
It'll be an adventure.
Listen,
Let's do it.
let's not, but say we did.
No, we can't. We have to be honest with our YouTube followers. All one of you.
Is that the ferry? What is
I don't know what that is. Let me see. Let's turn the camera around. I don't know what that is, but it's cool. That's just a boat. Just a big, cool boat. Ilsa's too scared. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna go on the ferry. We're not gonna be able to say that the Inspire engine went across water. That's okay. I'll just delete this video. Okay, what do you guys think we should do? Should we keep driving on the highway? Or should we drive across the water on a boat?
How do we drive across the water on a boat?
On a ferry.
Wouldn't that cost money?
Yeah, like 16 bucks.
Oh.
Wait, let's hear a vote. Raya, yes or no to the boat?
Yes.
Logie, yes or no to the boat?
Yes!
Tati, yes or no to the boat?
Yes!
Okay, the kids all vote yes.
I don't know how we do it. Wait, how do we do it?
Okay, the kids all say yes, we should take the boat.
Can we
Hello.
ride? Can we ride or are we too big?
Are we too big for this? Have you seen bigger?
I'm
You've
a
seen
little
bigger.
scared.
She's
Do I need
afraid.
to be scared of falling in the water. Okay. All right. What do we have to do to get on this boat? Oh Lord. Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
Are you filming?
Yeah, I'm feeling, not them, you.
Oh.
I don't want to film them and have them get uncomfortable. We're driving over a bridge onto a boat. All right, now I'm gonna turn the camera around.
Hi. How much for us?
16.
I'm trembling. I'm so scared.
She's never been on a ferry
I've
before.
never done this. And we're driving this big thing.
It's a very short little drive.
We decided to take the scenic route, and then we wound up at a ferry. I'm like, what?
But when you get on A1 and you get here, you're going to turn right and it'll take you down A1A.
Okay. Are there any more ferries?
No.
All right.
And it's like a 5-minute ride. It just saves you like an hour.
Okay.
That's
We
great.
got on the 95 and saved ourselves like 3 hours, but we decided to have some fun, you know?
Why not?
My daughter's back there scared. She closed her curtain. She's like, I can't watch.
Well, if you feel like to, you can get out. Just not turn it off.
Really? You said don't turn it off?
No, do turn it off.
Turn off?
If you get out, yeah.
Wow.
You can look around.
No way.
We can get out?
We have to turn it off though.
Okay.
Wait.
When you get underway, stand by for a loud horn blast.
Stand by for a loud horn blast. It's moving.
We're moving, guys.
All right, turn off the engine. First, open the door.
Not yet, not yet, not yet. I'm scared. Hang on.
It's only 5 minutes. We're gonna miss the whole thing.
It's okay, Rye. There's life preservers
Oh my
and
gosh!
everything.
You can't even feel that we're moving. I can see it. The pelicans are going away.
This is what, I'm gonna get seasick.
Nah. All right, open the door.
I'm on taco.
Yeah, it's okay. You're allowed to get out.
Don't knock anything out.
Gotta wear a mask.
Oh, you gotta wear masks. You gotta wear masks.
Whoa! Oh, this is cool. It's moving so fast. This is awesome. What do you think, bud? It's cold, but is it cool?
Yes! I got what I feel.
we're on the water. Come on, let's go. No, no. You gotta pee? Of course. It's all the water.
Do we have to get back in?
We've never been on a ferry before.
I've never been in a boat before.
I got my parking lights on. Is my battery gonna die on the ferry?
Yeah, that's fine.
On behalf of the Jacksonville Transportation Authority, the National Park Service,
Cut the dog if you want.
thank you for riding the St. John's River Ferry. We are linked to
Oh, more pelicans. Look at all the pelicans, Raya. Hope. Yep.
They said pass the boat.
Okay.
Hang on.
Hi, puppy. Coming in for a landing. There's pelicans everywhere.
Okay, we did it. High five. Yay!
I want to get a closer view of these pelicans. I'm not worried. Smells like dead fish, huh?
No.
I smell it.
I like fish.
Oh, I think they're coming back.
What?
They're coming back. Pelicans.
Okay, let's get on.
All right, let's get back in. That's it. That was it.
Boring. Boring.
It was boring. It was cool. It's not a very long ride, but it was cool. Okay, buckle up, you guys.
But it was really cool. What are you talking about?
Are you glad you faced your fears?
Yes, I'm still breathing a little heavy.
That was such a short ride.
It was. I told you it was only 5 minutes.
All right, go get buckled because we're driving again now. We're
You
back
know
on
what?
the
If we had to drive around, it would have taken over an hour.
Okay, I'm sweating profusely. I'm gonna have to take a shower. Oh wait, we don't have a shower. Oh wait, we do.
We have a shower.
That's a whole nother episode.
Bye. Thanks for the ride.
Keep filming us coming through. It's very. Listen to the sound when you go on this.
Yeah.
You guys buckled? Ooh.
Buckle up, everybody.
This little bridge.
We're back on land. Oh, that was cool.
Now where do we go? We turn right.
St. John's River Ferry. Is that what we just went on?
Yeah. That was fun.
You hear me say that? I told you.
Were you filming?
Yeah. I don't know if the microphone picked him up or not, but.
Hey, I faced my fears. That was kind of a big deal. Usually when I'm afraid, I just like the relief of running away from it.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me too. Thank you. I'm gonna call my mother. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Florida. We're back in Georgia.
Where's the welcome to Georgia sign that I want to see?
I don't know.
Georgia, bye-bye.
There's the sign.
Welcome to Georgia.
Welcome to Georgia.
Ryan.
We're back in Georgia. We're back in Georgia, everybody. We're here. It's almost midnight. This is one of the campsites we've been dying to check out. Apparently they have free showers. We made it. What was that?
The road ahead looks deep, dark, and scary.
We're gonna travel into the deep, dark woods.
Oh boy, this will be an adventure. I don't even know where our flashlights are right now.
It is dark and scary. Supposedly there's 4 miles of dirt road to get to this place. We're here in our new backyard. Check it out. It's beautiful here. It's a little bit chilly this morning, but when you stand in the sun, it just feels so good. Say good morning to everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
How you like our new backyard?
It's the best place we've been yet.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
The kids say it's the worst.
I don't know, the kids hate it. They're such losers. Just kidding. The kids don't like it because they don't have cell service.
But we have some cell service. It's not terrible here.
Yeah, I don't. I have no bars. I can't make any calls, but our hotspot works. So
yeah,
we can watch TV out here in the wilderness, which is not what we should be doing.
Hi, Logie and Kati.